basically right now, if Ike wants to go and get Heather out, she's going to have to stand up there and make the decision in front of everybody that it's a tiebreaker and I vote Heather out. That's going to fucking be shitty for her anyways.
Who cares if it's shitty for her? I don't care about her at all.
Well, I know you don't care about her at all, but right now, Heather...
But I'm talking, like, logically, bro, this doesn't make sense for us.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for me and you.
And that's why it was more important for us
to... It's also not just me and you in this alliance.
I realize that, but
so
right now, the people who have the biggest heat in the alliance are you and I, so that's the people we're going after the most. So it makes more sense to protect those that have the most attention. It's like if Arlie was going up right now, if it was like Heather really hated Arlie, and it was, we're gonna get rid of fucking Heather because she hates Arlie. Arlie's no one's target in this house. Sarah's basically no one's target in this house. Only targets in this house are you and me. That's the only names that get dropped by anyone. That's my point. I'll go with whatever you guys decide. If you think it's a great idea, I just disagree 100%.
I never said it wasn't my idea or if it was a great idea.
I had her convinced yesterday. What the fuck happened in 45 minutes?
Because the girls are out there freaking out at her and stuff like that. She's basically, it's completely on her, and if she goes ahead and does what we want her to do, she is basically an outcast right now and a huge target. She's freaking out about it. She's really nervous about it. So I said, do whatever you think is best for your game, because you have an alliance behind you that's going to back you. So
well, not if somebody wins, puts us up, and gets us out, then the alliance is crumbling. That's the way it works. With no alliance, there's no strength. So we've got a number one target in our house, and now an extra person in the house. Now somebody still in the house that wants to get rid of us amongst Aika and fucking Adele.
Dude, I know all the scenarios, and I've thought about absolutely everything.
Why would it?
But it's not my decision.
Well, that's the thing. It's not 100% your decision, but if we are thinking in a group mentality, then we can't just act on our own.
Carly said, make your decision. Sabrina said, make your decision. I said, make your decision.
Okay, well, then we have a confused idea of what this, what the importance of the first five is then. Because I'm not going to just make my decision. So I made my decision about keeping Paul here because it was best for the first five. Not because it was definitely not best for me.
No, that wasn't just for first five. Kyle was going after us.
But it was a calculated decision.
He was a physical threat. You wanted to go after us.
It was a calculated decision.
Exactly, because Kyle was a bigger threat than Paul.
So it was a bigger threat.
So you said you wanted to get rid of Paul solely for personal reasons, because Paul was a fucking asshole.
Yeah, but if we're going to look at the first five as a one entity, who is a bigger threat to the first five? Heather, who will hate all of the girls and vote with us.
I know. You're not. Why are you fighting with me?
I'm just wondering what you agree with.
Honestly, I agree with what Sarah, whatever she feels like is the right thing. She's not going to do things to put us backwards. But I honestly do think, yes, there is a percent chance that Heather or Paul is going to get power or something like that, but a very small percent. If we disregard that small percent, then her not being exposed is much more benefit to us than her exposing herself. Because as soon as she exposes herself, her having any sort of chats with us, Sabrina, because she will be a complete outcast from all those girls. They will not want anything to do with her whatsoever. So as soon as she talks to Sabrina whatsoever, that's going to expose Sabrina. And if she talks to any of us, then the entire alliance is out. If we can keep that for at least one more week, even one more week, that's beneficial. Because Paul, honestly, is a very small chance that something is going to go his way. Plus, we have Ika, who's not going to be competing next week, so she won't have any power.
Cool. I know that means I can make my solo decisions now if I get HOH. Or you can make whatever solo decision you want without talking to anybody. That's what that means.
What do you think we're doing right now? Go have a talk with her if you feel.
I'm not. I already talked to her twice. She told me, she confirmed with me twice.
She told me 3 different things already, that she was on board, and then she was scared, and then she was on board, and then she was scared. She's freaking out because she's making a decision.
That's cool, and I'll let her do her own
thing. Well, basically, you're saying right now, well, I'm going to make my own decisions now.
Well, I just don't. I won't. I'll talk to you because like I've been doing it. I'll be making decisions based on what I think is best. After I have all of the information, this is not the best decision.
We'll go talk to her.
Well, no, I'm not going to anymore. I'm not going to push someone in a direction they feel is dangerous for them. I've already explained to her if she feels it, then go ahead. But I tried to make her see, essentially, what's the point in putting so much effort into protecting you and I, because we're strong players, if then you make a decision based on somebody, do you think Sarah's targeted by?
She will be targeted by absolutely every single one of those girls afterwards.
So who is the absolute? Who is the 3 girls?
What?
3 girls she'll be targeted by? Ika, who doesn't have any power, Heather, Rochelle, and Netta.
And then, okay, Rochelle, Netta. Who's the rest of the girls?
Heather, Rochelle, Netta. Ika doesn't count because it's only 1 week, and Ika will go home. So that's 3 people. Who are we targeted by?
Paul and Ika.
Paul, Adele, Ika, Heather, Rochelle.
I wouldn't go so far as saying Adele is going to be targeting us after Ika's gone. He's going to be a loose leaf in the wind. He's going to attach himself to whoever's going to be in power.
Just hope it works out the way that...
Well, obviously I do too, but...
I mean, if anything goes wrong right now, like, Paul, Adele get this, or Rochelle, we're fucking, with Ika down our fucking ear, we're in serious shit. So, and it would have been less serious shit if we didn't have somebody who was definitely going to get voted against us. Now we'll have someone, Paul, who definitely vote against us. It outweighs the numbers. Puts us in a shitty position.
Well, don't freak out yet.
I'm not freaking out, man. There's nothing I can do. I'll go back to acting exactly the same, but it's just shitty to fucking fall asleep. Everything I think is going to go right. And I even have the fucking new girl on board who's freaking out just to show that she's voting the right way. She's going to vote for fucking nothing. May as well tell her to vote for fucking Heather.
No, I wouldn't do that. Don't tell her anything yet. Because I still said,
I know, I don't want to show her that we're a bunch of assholes and we can't make up our own fucking mind.
Don't tell her anything yet.
It was an emotional play.
I told her I was going to talk to you first. It's not just an emotional play, not whatsoever. I told her I was going to talk to you, and I was going to talk to her later tonight.
I'm not angry with you, bro. I'm not arguing with you. This is an emotional play because she can't tolerate being on the outcast of a failing group. She will have to be
She hates the girl. She's
exactly. So next week,
on the outside,
great.
She's thinking about being exposed, and that would lose our power because as soon as she has any sort of connection with anybody else, then that's going to be like, okay, well, she's working with them, so that's going to expose us.
Can I run a scenario by you?
Yeah, sure.
So if we are able, one of the first 5 are able, or plus our subsidiaries are able to secure a position next week and put Ika on the block after Ika's gone in a 7-day period, who then would be against her? Rochelle and Netta. 2 people she can't handle. For a week, 3 people. She can't handle for a week 3 people being upset with her. You and I have everybody in this fucking house under us. That's the way I was playing it, bro. So that was like my mentality. That's why I would have like. But regardless, it's fine. I mean, whatever it is.
I didn't say that it's go ahead and go do it now because Sabrina's like, well, she's acting like she's taking one for the team, like not voting for Paul. It's taking with the girls. And I was like, well, maybe, possibly, both of you can come over and switch and vote for Paul. That'll confuse everyone who did it, whatever. So I said I'd talk to you tonight and then figure out what.
Well, it looks like the decision is made, bro. It's fine.
How's the decision made when she's flip-flopping back and forth? She told me to come talk to you, figure out what you're thinking, ask you what your opinion is, and then talk to her tonight.
Who do you agree with?
Obviously, I want Paul out.
Okay, so do you agree that we are a bigger targets than she is? Let me put it this way. If she goes up, do you think it'll be against one of us or against... Who do you think will be easier to save if they go up? Who is less of a target? If I and Sarah go up, who are they voting for? Me. If you and Sarah go up, who are they voting for? You. If Sarah and fucking anyone goes up, Sarah fucking like Ed, like what? I don't understand. Like for us, it's just every scenario you play out, we are at bigger risk, and we're just doing this to protect her, which I view is as important as any one of us. The thing is that as we're a whole, each fucking person at this moment, like Army is not even a threat to anyone, so he's not even going to be targeted. So, like making sure he doesn't go on the block, it's not even a question. Sarah is barely even threatened. She's just going to be persecuted for a week by Ica, who will have no power, and Michelle's not going to say shit. Heather's going to be pissed off because it'll show that fucking Ica hates her. So she'll have, like, and now, yeah, she hates Heather. Everybody hates Heather because she's annoying, but, like, none of this benefits us as a whole. It only benefits her in her mind, for her safety and her emotions. I'm not going to say it like that to her. I'm saying this to you. Obviously not, bro. But you know what I'm saying is true. If you look at it from the logical standpoint, and am I being selfish? I'm thinking about my game, but I don't think that my game right now, or our game, I think that protecting you and I is more practical than protecting Sarah. Now, if it were Sabrina, who's making the biggest fucking plays for us, then I would say, yes, absolutely, if it was putting her at risk, but it's not.